We're gonna get the party started. Here we go. Okay, I just muted Clubhouse. I'm live broadcasting through Attention Live, only my voice, and I'm sharing my screen. I might talk to folks when other people are talking because I'm broadcasting to YouTube. Ian Utility is video, Attention Live is just audio. This is a good moment. I'm a happy man. Well, hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. This has been a long time coming. Terry and I have worked very hard on getting prepared to start live broadcasting the happy hour voice to voice devices like Amazon Alexa and to social media sites like YouTube. He and I are doing this a bit different. I am broadcasting just my voice because that's one of the models that we have for Clubhouse moderators. They would only broadcast their voice and nobody else. And Terry is broadcasting the room. And so if you go to your Lexi device and you say enable Attention Live, it would enable our skill, and then it's gonna say what channel. And you can listen to Terry's broadcast of the whole room. So if somebody's on Android or they don't have a Clubhouse, but they want to be able to listen to a Clubhouse room like this, they could be listening to Terry Fisher's channel, all of us speaking. If they just wanted to hear just me, then they would ask to open Ian Utility. So I'll be sharing a lot more about how we stream. I'll be sharing more about the NFTs that we create, but I'm very happy to be here. Some great friends are on the stage. All the people on the stage have given us their express written permission that we are allowed to broadcast their voice so that we are able to do this in alignment with the terms and conditions. And Terry will explain how we can bring other folks up on stage and still abide by those terms and conditions. But thank you for joining us. Today is going to be a very special day. Now I'm on mute. So folks listening to me through the Attention Live app, I am creating an NFT. I'm broadcasting on Lexi, broadcasting just my voice on YouTube. Yay. I have a special microphone here. I'm listening to the NFT, to the Clubhouse room through my AirPod. I'm inviting some folks to join us because, that's what us moderators do. We invite people to the party. That's just part of the jam. And after I do this, then I will give a quick demo of exactly how the Lexi device is working right now. My follower list keeps growing, and so there's more and more people that are on right now that I am inviting. Yay, this is going to be fun. Definitely excited about what happens for today. Okay, so if you want to hear the other folks, you can jump on Clubhouse, or you can tell your Lexi device to open Attention Live. It'll say what channel, say Terry Fisher, and you'll be able to hear their conversation, not just me talking. Now, I'm also broadcasting on the Ian Utility YouTube account through Zoom. So you can see my face real small up here, and then there's the Attention Live screen. If you haven't already, go to attn.live and sign up as one of our beta users, okay? You can see a 1-minute elevator pitch for clients. We're looking for large enterprise clients, big radio broadcasters like Clear Channel Communications, huge universities like Stanford, any organization that has a massive amount of constant live content. We want to put it through our system, or old content we can put through our system. So I'd love to tell you more about that. As you scroll down, you'll see the types of services and products that we have available, our live podcasting app, which is what I'm using right here, as well as our Sonic Streaming Platform, which is what we have available for enterprises. This is a 2-minute product demo, a full 10-minute product demo. These are both 9 months old. We built our product 1.5 years ago. We've just been custom tailoring it over time. This is kind of a vision casting video. And this is our white paper. So our white paper we've done in 100 languages, but we have English in video, written, and audio form, and Spanish in video, written, and audio form. So hopefully that will scratch the itch for most folks. This is the 1-minute investor pitch. If folks are interested in partnering with us and deploying their capital with our company, I'm open to talking with you about that. And this is our executive team. Myself and Landry Woolworth have been together 15 years. This is my 7th company. And then we have the same tech team that's been with us for a long time, a handful of folks. And then Jen is our 3rd co-founder. She's our operator, our builder. She's ready to help us scale. She's run companies that $500 million in revenue, and she is incredibly capable. And if you have questions, input, feedback, if you want to be a prospective client or an investor, you want to work with our company, you want early access to the beta list or whatever, you can fill this out and leave us a comment. We are on all the social media sites. Wherever you look, you'll find us. And I'm going to kind of tune back in to this. One of my friends, Audrey Arbini, is talking. I'm trying to communicate to the live broadcast through our attn.live software as well as the video and still listen, because I recognize if I just listen the whole time, then my broadcast won't actually have any content on it. So I'm trying to be mindful of that and give you something to engage with. So right now, our friend Brett Kinsella is about to start speaking, the founder and CEO of VoiceBot.ai. He and myself and Terry spent quite a bit of time together today. It'll be great to hear what he's going to say. I mean, I say, stop listening to me. Get off my channel. Get on to Terry Fisher's channel. Go listen to what Brett's saying right now if you're on Alexa or if you're on YouTube. But if you're still on YouTube or if you're watching the archive, let me keep giving the demo to you. So right now, I'm going to pull up Lexi's app of what I'm actually speaking right now. So here's how it works. Alexa, open attn.live.
Welcome to attn.live. Which channel would you like to listen to?
Ian. I hope you enjoy listening to my live podcast. Thank you so much for your attention. YouTube. But if you're still on YouTube or if you're watching the archive, let me keep giving the demo to you. So right now, Alexa, stop. So that's what I was just saying, as you know. And so it's live right now. The words I'm saying through this piece of software, which is attn.live. Now, our software works on any cell phone, any tablet, any computer, Mac, Windows, whatever it may be. I just love hearing the voice of Roger and Emerson. So the thought of interrupting my ability to be selfish and hear them speak first. Brett, if you don't mind, let me come back to answering that question is after Roger and Emerson introduce themselves. Is that all right? Great. Brett asked if I could tell people how to listen on attn on Lexi. And I wanted to hear Roger and Emerson talk first. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how our software works on YouTube. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to show you how I'm live here. Okay, your channel. Okay, here we go. So here's my live broadcast. I have this muted, so I'm not sure if you can hear it, but Here it is.
Voice coffee break. Let's chat about jobs. Let's see. There's another one. Yeah.
So what you're going to hear is
now
that
transitioning
I have
to a live stream. If you hear silence at the end of the stream, please refresh this page.
So what happens is it interrupts my 24/7 stream that's on Alexa and YouTube.
Alexa, open Attention Live.
Okay, so see now it's showing the live broadcast right now. So what I've shown you so far is I've shown you our Alexa skill. I'm now showing you our YouTube integration. And now I'm going to walk through our dashboard. Now keep in mind, I have a lot going on right now. I'm trying to listen to my friends, the moderators on Clubhouse. So we have these moderators. All these moderators have given us their written permission to broadcast their voice through our software and to create an NFT for them. And then we have all these other folks that are tuned in listening, and we may bring some of these folks up as well. That's in this here. I am also broadcasting my voice, just mine, not theirs, through my Lexi skill on Attention Live and my personal YouTube page. In addition to that, I am broadcasting my video right here, this video thing right there, and my screen on Zoom's deal. Now, they're going to ask me to explain a few things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in and talk here for a moment. And then I'm going to do the full demo live. So if you're giving me your attention, thank you for it. If you're watching the archive, well, congratulations. This is what it looks like to demo tech while this is what it is to fly a plane while you're building it. Terry's explaining that everybody has the ability to get an NFT. This is the first time anybody's ever been given NFTs on Clubhouse, especially NFTs that are meaningful. Fantastic. I'll try to be clear, quick, and articulate. I am very thankful to be a part of this with all of you, and that all of you are a part of this. This has been over 3 years of me and my team developing to get to this point. So if you or somebody that you know would like to listen to what we are talking about today in this Clubhouse room, what they need to do, if they do not have the Attention Live skill enabled, they need to tell their Lexi device to enable, they say Lexi, or the real word, enable Attention Live, and then they'll say open Attention Live. They'll say what channel. If you or they want to hear everybody speaking in the room, then they'd say Terry Fisher, because Terry is broadcasting the whole room. If they only wanted to hear me, which I'm only going to talk 3, 5, 7 minutes for the whole time, so mostly silence, they would say EN utility, because I'm only broadcasting my voice alone, so that we can model these two different options. So one more time, you enable the Attention Live skill, and then you open the channel Terry Fisher. The other alternative is to listen on YouTube. If you go to Terry Fisher's YouTube account, you will see that he is broadcasting just his voice with a beautiful image of himself that we mux over the audio file on YouTube. So those are two options right now to listen to this room if you're not on Clubhouse. I believe that answers Brett's question. And Terry, is there anything else that you'd like me to cover before you continue the atmosphere of happy hourness? Because I'm feeling like it's a big party right now. So Terry's asking me to explain NFTs to everybody. Yes, okay. NFTs are very simple to understand in this way. all of us are familiar with collecting. We've collected stamps, we've collected coins, we've collected baseball cards and things of that nature. All sorts of things are collectible. So an NFT is a collectible that allows you to know that it's verifiable, that there's only 500 or 100, or in our case, one. So the NFTs that Terry and I create are one of one NFTs. And so what we're creating is a one of one NFT, and we create a different NFT for all of the 8 moderators. So all 8 of us that are moderators today are going to get an NFT. It's going to have our photograph and our name on it. It's going to clarify it's a Clubhouse NFT, and it will be gold. And everybody that's an attendee that's listening right now. So if you are listening right now, we will give you an NFT as well. It will be silver to signify that you were a participant, but you were not one of the moderators. Now, the way to do that is to go and type in thevoiceden.club. Thevoiceden.club. You need to put your name and your email in. That way we can send you the NFT. And that also would signify that we can bring you up on stage, because we need your express written permission that it's okay for us to broadcast your voice. So before we can bring you on stage, we need you to do that one time. So an NFT is simple. It's a crypto collectible. There's only one of them. It's on the decentralized distributed ledger. And so that verifies that with a third-party verification that there's only one of these NFTs. And that's why people are collecting them, because they are scarce. And then also we're going to create games with them. We'll create different ways of exchanging value with them. I know we have Dana in the room right now. Dana has like 25 of the NFTs that are from the Voice Den for the last 8 or 9 months that we've been creating. And Dana's like, what do I do with these things? Anyone want to buy them from me? Maybe somebody would want to buy them from Dana, maybe not. But what I can say is that time will tell if they have monetary value, but certainly Terry and I are going to create social value from these NFTs, if nothing else. Terry, does that cover the bases, or can I clarify any more than that? I'm loving that, Terry. I'm loving that so much right now. So Terry is explaining that we have these NFTs. I'm loading mine right now. And that you only have an hour to get an NFT from us. You have to go to thevoiceden.club and enter the code NFT drop. This is so fun. So here you can see, if you're on YouTube, that me and Terry has the silver NFT that we're giving to everybody, and I have the gold NFT that we're giving just to the moderators. Yay. A whole lot of yay is going on in my heart. My heart is clapping. My heart is banging cymbals right now. Yes. Yeah, great question. So NFTs are connected to something that people often call the metaverse. And so people will take all their NFTs, whether it's an art piece, whether it's video games, swords and shields, whether it's voice den NFTs or LeBron James' new dunk that, just came out. And they'll put these NFTs in the metaverse in like people are creating their own Minecraft rooms in the metaverse and things of that nature. So one way to display them is actually in a virtual reality world where you can show off your art that you own and your NFTs that you have, et cetera. Another way is that we put all the NFTs that we create inside the .cred marketplace, .kred. Now those can be moved to the OpenSea marketplace or the Nifty Gateway marketplace or Rarible or Digitable, all these different marketplaces. We use .cred. And in .cred, we had custom built kind of a collection book to show, here's all my NFTs. So for instance, Dana, if you go to Dana's, where he has 25 NFTs or so from the original first 10 plus sessions of the Voice Den, all of his NFTs are in one place. And that's where Dana can show them off. People can leave comments, they can like them, they can request to have him give them an NFT or buy an NFT from him. He can trade NFTs. So we have two ways of showing off NFTs to the world that people are using traditionally. The metaverse, the virtual reality world, or the marketplace. The third way is what Terry and I have done. And again, if you scroll down on this right now, you'll see that Terry's image is silver and my image is gold. The gold NFT is given to the 8 moderators and the silver NFT is given to the 8 moderators plus all of the folks that are here with us today. You just have to go to the voiceden.club so that we can actually have your email to send you the NFT. So Scott, thanks for that question. Darren also jumped on. Darren, thanks for reaching out to me on Instagram. You do have an incredible voice. I think it would be fun to navigate how you can take advantage of creating NFTs from your audio content. And Ted, thanks for joining us as well. Ted is the Chief of Ethics at Attention Live. He's been with me for 8 years at many of my companies. He helps me not focus on the bad things I shouldn't do, but specifically on the righteous things that we should do as a corporation. Darren, thanks for joining us. Introduce yourself and let us know if you have a question. So now Darren is asking a question. And if you're on the Attention Live, Lexi, or YouTube and listening to me, you can't hear Darren. But if you're on Terry's channel, you can hear Darren. So why are you listening to me right now? Go listen to Darren on Terry's channel. For those that are watching on YouTube with my live demo, what you're looking at is our Go Live page. And these are all the channels that we'll be going live to. But I have to listen to Darren for a second. So Darren went to the voiceden.club, filled it out. He's explained what he experienced, that he's going to get it soon. So now he's asking about value with the NFTs. Is there anybody else on stage that wants to take a crack at answering that besides myself and besides Terry? So I don't know if anybody else feels like they may have an answer for Darren, but I'd love to hear other people's input as well. So great. It's voiceden.club. Yeah, voiceden.club, C-L-U-B, voiceden.club. Thanks for clarifying that. Let me answer the question for Darren. I kind of feel like some of the other moderators could jump in as well. Yep, go for it. Okay, so to answer your question, Darren, how do you create value with NFTs? The market creates value, not you. So if you want there to be value in the NFT, then the market needs to desire that NFT. That's why things like when the Kings of Leon drop NFTs for their new album, or for 4 front row seats at their concerts, there's value within a Kings of Leon NFT because there's a market that wants their content. When my friend Josie started creating her NFT art in 2018, she would sell her NFTs for $10, $100 in value because there wasn't a market yet for it. And now today they're $1,000 and then they're $10,000, right? A guy named Beeple is selling his NFTs for $1 million. Why? Why does Beeple get $1 million for his NFTs? Because the market has said, we want your NFT. So a creator can't create value and force the market to want something and be willing to pay for it. The market has to have that value. Now, there's ways of doing that. And so I can just say that Terry and I will walk through some ways that we are doing it. But before I get into the details, I want to invite other moderators to jump in on this. Darren's asking, how do you create value around NFTs? If you have any input, I'd love for you to say something. I also want to recognize that Ted jumped on stage, as did Gordy and Ray. Everybody loves Ray. That's part of the Voice Den. Ray's the big winner in the Voice Den community. So many other friends have jumped in this room. I see so many great people here. If you want to jump on stage and join us, please do. Again, we are live streaming this happy hour voice today to the Lexi devices, to YouTube. We are creating NFTs. You'll see Terry's image is silver. All of the attendees here can get the silver NFT, which is a collectible, and we're going to be delivering that. You just have to go to thevoiceden.club to give us your email address. We can send it to you. So now Rupal's going to chat about her thoughts, and I think I can probably pay half attention so I can show a bit of a demo. Let's see. See, when Rupal talks, I want to listen. Sorry. I'll be with you in a moment. I'm going to just click through so you can see kind of how things are on the site. For those listening on Alexa or YouTube, thank you for your attention. I am listening on Clubhouse to my friend Rupal, and I'm not talking for that reason. I call her Rupal, but her name's Rupal. I'm so silly. For those listening on the Attention Live Lexi account or the Attention Live YouTube page, thanks for your attention. I know I'm not really talking right now because I'm only live broadcasting my voice for this to create an NFT just around my intellectual property. And I also am broadcasting video to Ian Utility's YouTube account. And I have to still pay attention to what my friend Emerson's talking about right now, right? So doing that, it's exciting to have such a great room happening right now. Definitely a wonderful amount of people that are here with us. So we're grateful. I know that for sure. Now I just showed the Go Live section. I'm now under my account. This is where you fill out all your account information. Great, Rod. Roger's jumping in. That's good. Here we go. This is where you put your email and your password. Social media. So the social media section is where you put the title and description. You can see day of week changes for me. And you also see the date changes for me here. And then I connected my Attention Live account and I put this image. And that's why this image is here. And that's why when you go here, it has today's date and it has Monday. Okay. Roger's making us laugh as always. And this is the voice interface. So this is for our Lexi skill. I say Lexi instead of the actual word so that it doesn't get triggered. This is our playlist URL for my channel. This is the image that shows up on the Echo show device. It could be our logo or my face, whatever. This is my 5-second intro. I can listen to it. I can download it. So now Emerson is chatting to answer Roger's question about how do you use NFTs for micropayments and things of that nature. So one idea, Roger, that Terry and I have tossed around is we're going to give away these one-of-one collectible NFTs every single session. And so we want there to be high engagement. We want people to come and stay in the room. We want people to stay with us for the whole hour of the whole happy hour. So we thought, how about after a certain number of silver NFTs, let's say they collect, 5, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 10, let's just say 5. After you collect 5 NFTs that are silver, because you were a listener in the room, then you can turn those in and we'll make you a moderator for the next session, or we'll schedule you as a moderator. So that would be kind of a sense of social currency, right? So let's say there's somebody that they love coming and they've been a speaker in the past happy hours, but like the thought of them being a moderator and having their name and their face on a gold NFT in 3 weeks, like they'll come and they'll join all these different happy hours and they'll collect their silver NFTs so they can turn in 5 silver NFTs, or maybe they don't have to give them to us, maybe just show us that they have them. So they can still keep them or whatnot. We'll have to see how we'd work that out. And now they get to be a moderator and have their face and name on the gold NFT. So to me, that is kind of a way of using these NFTs as a social currency micropayment to where people are kind of participating in the community so they can be part of the leadership of that community. Yeah, one of my favorite artists in the world, her name is Josie. Her website is josie.io. I have interviews with her from a couple years back. I think I may have been the first person to ever interview her. And if you type in Ian Utility and Josie and NFT, you'll see half a dozen interviews over the years. And when she started, she was selling her NFTs for like less than $10. And then now I think they're selling for several thousand, and some of her NFTs have gone for tens of thousands of dollars. And she's done huge collaborations. And she is kind of the Banksy artist of the NFT community in a big way. And she kind of launched her digital art. She does a lot of stuff with augmented reality. So I have like 4 of Josie's t-shirts. And if I put an augmented reality app in front of my t-shirt, the whole shirt comes alive and all sorts of cool things happen. So if you did some deep dive, you'd see me wearing her shirts with my shirt coming alive through augmented reality. So that's Josie Bellini, but her website is josie.io. And I think she's josie on all social media sites. Well, this is what the Brave browser modeled. Okay, so the Brave browser is a competitor to Google Chrome, and they believe that their browser users should get compensated for their attention. And so every single person that signed up for the Brave browser got $2 in Brave tokens. And then the more time they spent on Brave, the more Brave tokens they got, because Brave was sharing some of the advertising dollars with their consumers. And then you look at Steam, which is an alternative to like Reddit. And Steam has all the users compensate the actual content creators. So some of my friends that are witnesses on Steam, there's 30 witnesses that run the decentralized autonomous community. They might make $1,000 by writing a post on Steam because people give them currency. And so the ideal scenario for a decentralized autonomous community and for decentralized technology, in my opinion, is that it has a voice interface, number one, because we got to get our fingers off glass. We got to get our eyeballs off screens. We need to set ourselves free. And so voice is very much the key for that. Number two, if it's decentralized, there should be a way for content creators to be directly compensated in micropayments from the content consumers. And there should be a way for content creators to also compensate consumers for their consistent engagement and attention. And this is an economy that will be growing over the next decade. And the same way that Uber disrupted taxis and that Airbnb disrupted, hotels, companies like Attention.live and all of the other folks that are trying to do what we're doing are going to disrupt the Facebooks and the YouTubes and the Twitters unless those companies decide to change with the times, because people are going to want to have a decentralized format. You see it in The Great Hack. You see it in The Social Dilemma with the Netflix documentaries. People do not want to be the product. They don't want their big data mined like this. They want decentralized autonomous communities, decentralized autonomous tech that allow them to interact directly with consumers and directly with creators. And so this is what we're slowly trying to do right here and now on Clubhouse. Yay. My heart is clanging cymbals. So Terry's resetting the room. Calling on Audrey. Okay, while Terry resets the room, this is the section with the voice interface. So all this stuff's changeable. Let me give you an example. Watch this. Okay. Alexa, open Attention Live.
Hey there. Welcome back to Attention Live. What would you like to listen to today?
NFT.
Didn't get that.
Okay.
Can you
Because
please say
it's not
again?
a thing. I'm gonna add NFT.
These channels are currently available.
Here we go.
Voice in Canada.
NFT.
Ted Haas.
Alexa, open Attention Live.
Opening Attention Live. What would you like to do now?
Hold on. Alexa, open Attention Live. I'm distracted.
Opening Attention Live. What would you like to do now?
It doesn't sound right. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Alexa, open Attention Live.
Opening Attention Live. What would you like to do now?
I don't know why that is. Alexa, open attn.live.
Opening Attention Live. What would you like to do now?
NFT.
I hope you enjoy listening to my live
I was wrong.
podcast. Thank
So
you so
now
much
NFT
for
works.
your attention.
Alexa, stop. Now, that's funny. I was just tripping the whole time because the image was different. Now I get rid of NFT. Open Attention Live.
Hey there. Welcome back to Attention Live. What would you like to listen to today?
NFT.
Didn't get that.
Because I
Can you
erased
please
it.
say again?
Ian.
I hope you enjoy listening to my live
So
podcast.
please.
Thank you so much.
And you'll
for your
hear my
attention.
voice from a moment ago. That's what I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Open Attention Live.
That was me. Alexa, stop. Okay. The point of what I'm trying to show you, and if you're listening, then that was really confusing. Sorry, everybody. Is we have keywords that you could add and remove. So I could create keywords for all the moderators for this hour. And then when it's done, remove their names. Right. So Clubhouse moderators, when they have co-moderators, they can add their names to their skill and then remove them in real time, back and forth. This is the token creator I'm about to show you. And if you're listening, you don't get to see it, but I'm showing the folks on YouTube on Ian Utilities. Now, Shyamala from Ford and other many things is talking. She's talking about gamification. That is a great point. So Terry's just having everybody else introduce himself. Right now it's Ted, who's our chief of ethics. So Gordy's asking about an artist friend that wants to leverage NFTs. So that's a great question. I think it's something for us to talk about individually so that I don't fill up time with an answer. I can say my first thought is a collaboration, right? So if he's an artist, he could collaborate with a podcaster. So if he happens to know a way to get in touch with somebody like Joe Rogan, he could connect his artwork with Joe Rogan using the Attention Live software to do a special podcast where the two of them are talking, and then it's the art is being released and all the people speaking. So things like that would be interesting. So thanks for asking the question. You can reach me through Twitter or Instagram. Even my cell phone is down at the bottom of my profile. You can text me. You can book time with me. I have a meeting link. So thanks for jumping in. I'm happy to chat with you more about it one-on-one. But I also want to recognize that we have Ray and Jeff and Tiarne that we want to include as well. Now, Ray's talking. Everybody loves Ray. Okay, so right here, you can see I have 33 streams that have tokens, and I have 201 tokens available. And I can create a new NFT just by clicking on this. I can change my name right up here, right? So I could put NFT drop, and then I put my image in here, and then it'll create a brand new token, which I don't want to do at this present moment. These are my other past tokens, and that's the back end. This is the My Stream section I'm about to show you. Now, you can see how I went live at 4:32, and you can see I can build my radio station over here on the right-hand side. And you can see I can delete it, I can download it, I can edit it, and I can break it up into bite-sized pieces with Lately, who's also the company that we use for transcriptions. Lately.ai is like, imagine Hootsuite or Buffer combined with machine learning and artificial intelligence. And again, this is back to our live page. Well, I could use clarity rate on the specific question. One more time. I have to focus. Ray's asking me a question. Okay, I understand your question now. So your question is basically, there is a NFT on the blockchain, which is a ledger, and it's like a spreadsheet on a verifiable, third-party verified cloud. And then there's an art piece, a piece of art, or a music file, or an audio file, which is going to live on the cloud somewhere else, because we don't want to put huge, massive, multi-megabyte files on the chain. So my answer is that the community at large has been trying to figure this out for a while. I flew out to Germany in 2018 to meet with a couple hundred people to talk about this very issue and how we were dealing with it. And basically, some people are like, we're just going to put music on the chain. Oh my God, that's a big file. So it's not decided. There's no uniform decision because it's all decentralized. So certain marketplaces will have certain methods. Other chains will have different methods. And so you have to figure out what method you like best and then find a community that's kind of matching that method. And the nice thing about decentralized communities is that you have a voice. So it's not a top-down slave master structure. It's not like everybody makes decisions top-down. It's the community that makes decisions together. So if you have good ideas around, hey, okay, we have the spreadsheet, the ledger on the chain, but then we have the actual design, the token in the cloud, and here's what I think we should do long-term, I think you can have a voice in the process. So we feel comfortable with how we do it, right? We have our design image and our audio files and our transcription files on the cloud safely connected to the ledger that's on the chain. So that's how we're currently doing it. And if some people even have physical pieces with their digital pieces, and it all kind of stays together. So if the physical piece is sold or the digital art piece or music file is moved from one person to another, it goes with that token. There is a lot of work to be done. Hey, Jeff, thanks for joining us. You want to jump in and introduce yourself? And if you have a question or a statement, we'd love to hear it. So right now, Terry is talking about what an amazing moderator Clubhouse Jeff is, and I agree. So again, I'm back on the Go Live page where you can start a stream, create an NFT, go live on Alexa and YouTube, and all of these different sites. This is our website, and so again, you can sign up for our beta list. You can watch our 1-minute product demo. Oh, one thing I didn't show, this is our one-page, two-sided client executive summary, if you're interested in that. We do innovation consulting as strategists, right? It's a shortcut to leveraging advanced media technologies. We have our live podcasting app that I'm using now. We have our Sonic Streaming platform that we customize for enterprises. This is a 2-minute and 10-minute demo, our kind of vision casting video, our white paper and video, written, audio, also Spanish, same thing. 1-minute investor video, investor executive summary, me and my co-founder and our third co-founder, Jen, who's our operator. There's a careers page. And Jess making jokes about our avatar. And so we are taking applications for these 6 jobs and advisors. And then there's a lot more videos, like the 10-minute client presentation video, the 10-minute investor presentation video, more vision casting videos. This is me rolling on my hoverboard through the Voice Summit. This is an old demo from June. This is talking about some challenges working at Attention Live. People need to be aware of challenges. And that's about it. I don't know what else there is to show you. There it is. You can see I'm live broadcasting through Zoom on I wonder if that's been playing the entire time. But the volume, sorry if it has been. Oops. Maybe I ruined my whole video. We'll see. And then this is the audio broadcast. I'm going to just go back to our main page. And now Tiaran is going to be speaking next. Thank you for saying that. I want to ask everybody that's listening to do something for me. This is the first time a couple things have happened. This is the first time a Clubhouse stream has ever live broadcast to Amazon's Lexi devices. So that's amazing. And we're really grateful to do that. It's also the first time that NFTs have been created from a Clubhouse room and delivered to the moderators and speakers. What I'd like to ask folks to do, you only have 2 more minutes to go to the voiceden.club, TheVoiceden.club. And you have to do that in the next 2 minutes in order to have us deliver you an NFT. If you've done that, or if you're going to do that right now, I want you to raise your hand. And the reason I want you to raise your hand is I'd like to bring the folks on stage. You don't have to speak, but I want to bring you on stage. And I basically want to take a screenshot and I'm going to call it our group photo. I want to take a group photo of all the friends that have raised their hand and said, hey, I went to the voiceden.club and I am getting myself an NFT, and I'm gonna take a group photo through a screenshot and tag everybody so that we can all kind of remember that, hey, we were there, right? We were there, we were part of this moment when all of us experienced a couple of things for the first time. So again, if you've gone to the voiceden.club and we're sending you an NFT, please raise your hand. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. I just want to take a screenshot of those folks so that I can tag everybody that was a part of it. So thanks for jumping on stage. Terry, I know you're going to run the music. I wish that our moderators could have spoken. Is spoken even a word? More than they had. I feel like I took too much room up in the room this time, but I know that we had something special happening today. So for the moderators, I personally honor you. Terry and I, as a team, we honor you. We're thankful for what you do in the voice tech industry. It's significant, it's meaningful, and we thank you for being part of this with us. This is a special moment for us to create these NFTs and broadcast live through Lexi. And so thank you for doing that. We are very, very grateful for each one of you. Terry, I'm done. I don't know if you want to wrap it up and play that music, but I think it's about that time. So we are just wrapping this up now. I thought I was on mute, so the whole room heard that. Thanks, everybody. And if you want to see something really funny, you can watch the Ian Utility YouTube video where I was trying to press mute and still talk to the people that are listening to my live broadcast. And just now I said, we're just wrapping this up right now. I thought I was on mute, but I cut you off, Terry. Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to the people that are watching the live stream or listening. So, because I was live streaming without everybody's voice. All right, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday. Wow. Almost. Yeah. I got to end all my live streams. Okay. I've been broadcasting for an hour through Amazon's Lexi and YouTube audio, which is right here. Here's the YouTube audio. As you can see, first is the NFT token. This is what I have pulled up on my screen for those that are watching on YouTube. So there you go. That was at some point. And on Lexi, Alexa, open Attention Live.
Welcome to attn.live. Which channel would you like to listen to?
Ian.
I hope you enjoy listening to my live podcast. Thank you so much for your attention. It's Lexi and YouTube audio.
Okay, there it is. Alexa, stop.
Here's the YouTube audio. As you can
Alexa,
see.
stop. And then I was also broadcasting and still am the video. And so that was here. I may have had the audio playing the entire time, which is going to completely screw up my entire video, which I guess that's not bad. I made a Zoom mistake, as long as there's no mistake in our tech. It's just a mistake with this guy right here. We still captured the moment. What an awesome experience. I'm going to end the live stream now. Thanks for your attention. I so